Hi Raponi, Dansburst Studios here, and today we're going to be reacting and debunking, which, yes, this is a Dansburst Debunks video, of my Kiwi Farms thread, of Dansburst Studios Official. And let me just say, first of all, how pathetic it is that they've spent 14 entire pages chronicling me, just a small part-time YouTuber who hasn't even gone full-time yet, just because they think that my quote-unquote behavior is quote-unquote so abnormal, they say. That they're archiving all my tweets, which I have nothing to hide about my tweets, so you can go and archive anything you want, spoiled Kiwis, on Kiwi Farms, which, by the way, the reason I'm calling you spoiled Kiwis, which you are, is because you guys harass not just me, but a ton of other people, and I personally, I have very good operational security, which some people on Kiwi Farms call OPSEC, in that I am able to successfully delineate my online life from my real life, which is unfortunately subject to the whims of employers, officials, people who are anti-free speech, but many other Kiwi Farmers victims do not have this level of operational security due to either lack of knowledge or lack of ability, and those are the people that I'm really interested in defending with this Kiwi Farms thread. These so-called social justice warriors of the Kiwi farmers who think that they're doing it right in quote-unquote exposing all these people who they find to be disagreeable. Let's read a little bit through this thread. Greetings, every Kiwi. I'm a spoiled Kiwi. Close your eyes and picture a brony. But not just any ordinary brony, no. Picture what you think is the epitome, wow, did you use a thesaurus for that one? Of a degenerate brony. How am I a degenerate? I have a positive area. You guys don't even know what you're talking about. Do you have a clear picture in your head? Exaggerate it just a bit. You think it's too retarded to be true? What a bunch of ableists that think they can get away with using this word just because they're anonymous on the internet. That's why I'm calling them spoiled Kiwis, by the way. They're so spoiled that they don't have any sense of basic human decency to other people when they're on the internet. You'd never say this to another person in real life. Well, my friends, meet Dansburst Studios, a brony that is so freaking autistic, and oh, this is your favorite buzzword to use, by the way, autistic. Like, anyone you don't understand, anyone that doesn't operate by your social conventions, like, they're autistic. And, oh, depraved. Oh, well, because I like a show that you don't like, I'm depraved? It's hard to believe that he's a real person. I'm not a person, I'm a pony. And I'll go over that later, but you guys seriously make a huge deal out of this when it's really, like, pretty obvious. In addition to the usual brony traits you've unfortunately come to expect, like obsessing over and jerking off the pastel-colored horses meant for 14-year-old girls. Seriously? This is the only time that you racist Kiwi farmers care about cultural appropriation, by the way, because when it's white people stealing black people's culture, you don't care about what's meant for black people. You don't care that so many holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas, that Thanksgiving was originally a holiday meant for Native Americans to celebrate the spirit of companionship between before they became colonizers, the settlers, and then the Native Americans, but no, now you guys get to use it as a celebration of shoveling them, pigeonholing them into tiny little reservations where they have to make casinos just to survive. Just to survive. You took a proud nation, a tribal nation, that was so much more diverse than anything that we have in the so-called modern and civilized world, and you forced them to turn into a civilization that has to rely on greed and cruelty just to survive. Why? Just to survive in these... I can't even imagine how much the overpopulation density must be in there, but... You don't care. No. Your social justice only consists of trying to get socially awkward individuals to stop watching a show that's quote-unquote meant for little girls. Little girls. Is this a demographic that you think you're defending? This is the only demographic that you care about defending the social justice of, because you guys, you sad, miserable little spoiled Kiwis, for once in your miserable lives, want to know that you've done the right thing, to be on the right side of history. which you guys don't care about minority rights, women's rights, transgender rights especially. The only thing that you could do, the only group that you can choose to defend, quote unquote, to feel like you've done something worthwhile in your lives is 14-year-old girls to the exclusion of 14-year-old boys. We're allowed to like pony shows too, okay? Dansburst believes himself, I'm a spoiled Kiwi, Dansburst believes himself to be a profound intellectual and revolutionary thinker. No, I'm just a person who has a bare minimum amount of focus, unlike so many ADHD Zoomers on this website who any post that's over the length of 2 Kiwi Farms posts is like a novel to them. Learn to read. Like, you guys have an entire thread, but you don't want to read people's posts. Like, I'm the person you're chronicling, and you can't even bring yourself to like skim through my posts or like do basic research, which this is why you guys suck so much at doxing, by the way, even though it's not even that hard, which of course I don't promote it, but it's not even that hard. It's your main focus, and you suck at it. You suck so much at it, because I have information that you guys haven't even begun to scratch the surface of. Like, I'm not gonna dox myself, obviously, of course, but you guys really have no idea what you're doing. As you say, my philosophy ranges from defending the morality of zoophilia to defending pedophiles. Oh, I still have to make a video on this, that's upcoming. Pedosexuality, and yes, it is a sexuality. Pedosexuality is a sexuality. And Shadowberg. Are you guys really lumping this in like, oh my god, he's a zoophile, he's a pedophile, and he defends Shadman art? Guys, what? Which he presents in poorly made... Why don't you say it to my editor's face how poorly made my video is? You guys have never made a video in your lives. Do you know how much work that takes? Oh my god. Like, you guys think that you know everything. You don't. Okay? You don't know anything. All you do is skim the lives of other people, and you think that you could do everything yourselves. I want to see you make something just once in your lives, Kiwi Farms. I want one of you to take the initiative as an individual and come to debate me on my server, Planet Kitten Island, on the morality of zoophilia, the morality of pedophilia, the morality of doxing, and the morality of harassment. But I don't see that from any of you. You guys are still debating whether you even want to debate me or not. That's just pathetic, Kiwi Farms. Dansburst, even all 53. Yeah. You try making a YouTube channel. You try making a YouTube channel, you creepy voyeurists. You voyeurs. Dansburst even interacts with other... I'm a spoiled Kiwi. Dansburst even interacts with other notorious bronies that accidentally found their way onto the farms, such as the infamous Peppermint Sorrel or Foster. Accidentally. These are good people who came onto the farms to target the harassment against them due to poor obsec and due to their friends that are being also harassed, like mercilessly and ridiculed by you guys. And it's pathetic that you guys harass people who can't defend themselves, and yet you aren't willing to debate the high-functioning people who can. Peppermint Sorrel, Foster you, Mexican anti... Why are you calling us anti-fag? We're pro-homosexual, and yet you're calling us anti-fag. You guys are just completely wrong, and you don't even care when you're wrong. Bro, at least you got that one right. At least you got that one right, Kiwi Farms. That Dansburst said, yes, I did come to Kiwi Farms to defend them. Why did I think coming to the farms is idea? Good idea. Let's ask Dansburst. Oh, no, how about instead of asking Dansburst, let's make our own completely crazy headcanon that's out of proportion! Well, Dansburst isn't afraid of his enemies. Okay, you got that one right, Kiwi Farms. And I wish to confront them head on, okay, right again, by power leveling, which is apparently power leveling is being honest about what you believe when what you believe is something that's socially taboo or socially unacceptable. Because apparently, when you believe something socially unacceptable that a Kiwi farmer does, like racism or sexism or transphobia, you're supposed to play coy with it and dog whistle because you don't have a foundation for your beliefs, so you spread them through he-nids and so-called memes instead of an actual argument. And when you guys actually do give arguments, they suck. That's right, they suck. Debunked. They suck. They're trash. And that's why you guys stick to the memes to propagate your anti-woke mind virus. Because you guys are the ones spreading the mind viruses with memes. Leftists and apolitical people who support social progressivism write things in walls of text because they have a reason to believe the things that they believe in. But you guys are the ones spreading this mimetic form of image virus things, where you guys can spread your release to people. You don't even have to think about what they're being brainwashed into believing. What you guys do is you tie your sense of humor with your actual political beliefs about the world. And that's why what you believe and what you disseminate is just so noxiously toxic that I don't know how any decent, moral human being could ever stand by what you believe. Here's the next thing that Kiwi Farms is accusing me of. Autistic, pseudo-intellectual N-word babble. Wow, you guys aren't even being covert with your racism this time, because you guys are just laying it all in front of you. Autistic, pseudo-intellectual... What? What? You guys are the one writing 14 pages of a thread on me, and you're calling me the pseudo-intellectual? Are you freaking for real? What? He may just be the most powerful brony the farms has encountered, for other horsefuckers kneel and submit to his autism. Well, you're right about one thing, that I have a lot of people, especially mayors, that like to submit to me. But if you guys are saying that it's because of my autism, you guys are just wrong. It's because I have a foundation for what I believe in, where other people don't have one. And so people want to look to someone who's firmly grounded in a strong base, and when they don't have that, they look to other people who do. Me, being someone who does, gets a lot of people who come to me looking for me. Isn't that obvious? But I guess you haven't had that experience, so anytime someone does have it, you just assume it's because they're autistic. I'm autistic. I have autism. I have ADHD. I'm neurodivergent. No! No! I'm just a person that believes things that other people don't believe. And you guys are calling it autism? For what? For what? Why are you doing this? It's because the only way that you guys can argue against other people is by doing an ad hominem logical fallacy that you guys' intellectual muscles are so strained that you don't even care. You don't even care to make a counter argument to any of my videos or any of my YouTube community posts. You only care about archiving them to go, wow, look at how autistic he is. You guys don't give a crap about anything. And you have to think like, you love to think like you're so above it all, who's archiving everything, when you don't even care to engage with the things that you're supposed to be archiving! What the hell are you talking about? I'm the autistic pseudo-intellectual. You guys are pseudo-archivers. That's right, you guys are pseudo-historians. You guys are like the racist pseudo-historians like, what's his name? Jared Diamond or whoever, or those racist, the people who wrote the 10,000-year explosion, the racists who wrote about the 10,000-year explosion. You guys don't care about the true history, or trying to do an analysis of the history. You just want to narrativize history to support your own racist and sexist and transphobic beliefs. Sorry guys, I got interrupted by my mom again, but, where was I? Oh yeah, you guys are like fake historians because you don't even care to analyze the history. You just want to narrativize to support your racism, sexism, and transphobia. Like, you guys are the pseudos. You guys are the pseuds. Early Life First Studios from the investigative journalists here at KiwiFarms.com. Not much has been uncovered on Dansburst's early life. Yeah, because you guys suck at doxing. Although a couple of details are known. I'm a spoiled Kiwi. His first name is Timmy. Well, you got that much right, though. Good luck trying to find my last name, Nimrods. What a bunch of fucking Nimrods you guys are. You guys don't even know my last name. Based on a YouTube... You know how many thousands of millions of people in the world are called Timothy? Or called Timothy the Second? You guys don't have a clue. What a bunch of fucking losers. Oh my god, you guys fucking suck. Okay, so you guys are uncovering the details based on some YouTube videos with my transgender ex-romantic partner, where she is addressed as such, which I'm not even gonna read. I'm not even gonna read this fallacious pronoun. This fallacious misgendered pronoun.
Michael, where did you put my Snickers bar?
So, okay, yeah, they're playing a video of a fight that I had with my ex-girlfriend. And this was a fight that we had a long time ago, and this wasn't even the reason that we broke up. But because it was the one thing publicly posted on the ClearNet for you guys to easily, lazily dox just by putting in a few keywords on the search bar, you guys think that this is the most revealing, conclusive piece of so-called evidence ever, just because we're having a fight that she posted online because she was mad at me. It's not like that was the type of thing that she would hold against me or anything. It's not like that's a thing that even happened frequently, but you guys think that it does, and it didn't.
Wait, what are you saying, Timmy?
Michael, you took my Snickers bar!
I don't even want to listen to this because this brings up some bad memories for me, but you can just watch that yourself if you want to watch that on the thread, so I'm not gonna talk about that right now. So, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Fight. Yeah, we did fight. Yeah, and we broke up, and then we got back together again, and then we broke up again, and just I don't even care. So that was the past. And one of my YouTube videos where I refer to myself as Michelle's boyfriend. Yeah, so it's true. It's also believed that Timmy likely resides in Florida. Okay, wow. Wow, there are 50 states I could be in, and you happen to find one of them. Wow. You know how many millions of people are called Timothy II in Florida? You don't. Because if you knew how big it was, you wouldn't be so happy about this total non-victory at all. And, wow. Even your own third-party allies are against you guys doxing and harassing. This is pathetic. This is why you guys get no visibility anymore. This is why you guys got censored off of Google, which you should have been, by the way, because no moral search engine is going to hold a site like you in high repute at all, especially not in a page ranking algorithm. I don't even know why you guys are even hosted by Cloudflare, which you have no right to have the DDoS protection that you do. You guys should be the ones that are doxed and harassed, if anything. Not that I believe in retributive justice, but sometimes you get what you freaking deserve. Timmy also expressed interest in going to Mare Fair, a brony convention held in Orlando, Florida, in a comment responding to, okay, so it looks like one of the guys that you make fun of, look, pink triangle, wow, look, it's a Nazi dog whistle. It's a Nazi freaking dog whistle because, do you guys even know triangle, Nazi, Germany? Do you guys even know what this is supposed to be? Yeah. You guys are just referencing a Holocaust like it's a freaking joke. I didn't even know this was a thing until my friend pointed it out to me. You guys are using the symbol, you guys are culturally appropriating the symbol of a fascist regime that wants to send people who are pro and support of Antifa and homosexual and black and transgender rights into concentration camps. Concentration camps! Were you guys even concentrating at all when you thought about the moral and ethical implications of putting something like this on your website? Maybe you guys need to be sent to a concentration camp for your ADHD! Oh, person! When an actual moral code could be in support of this, literally, oh my god, this is vulgar! What? Oh my god! Asocial, because you guys want everyone to be extroverts. You think that being a NEET is bad because it's not fulfilling a social duty. Well, what kind of society do you want me to be doing a duty to? A fascist regime under Donald J. Trump is what you guys want me to be working and contributing to. Well, no, I don't think I will, thank you very much. And I don't even care. I don't even care if I have to be deprived of my fullest needs living on, I don't know, the hatefully underfunded welfare state that we have in the most prosperous nation in the entire history of the world, by the way. But I don't even care because I'm not gonna stand for a kind of society that would send me to a concentration camp just on the whims of its anonymous, so-called anonymous underground internet denizens. Who think that they can get away with this behavior just because they're posting on an anonymous thread? You guys want anonymity for yourselves, but you want to revoke the anonymity of everyone else. Well, I don't think that's fair at all in the slightest. guys are just cruel. Those are worse than my bullies at high school, and you guys get to be successful, and well, I bet you're not successful, but even if you wear it, then it will be, even if you wear only a little bit successful, it will be unfair because of all the harm that you've been causing, the incredible harm that you've been causing to other people, other humans, and also Therians, also other kins, who are not any less valid than humans who you oppress. Just so that everything is clear for the record, because I know you guys are gonna want to archive this video too, and you guys are gonna go, oh, Timmy's getting emotional, Timmy has moral principles, Timmy's getting, we want us the bullies, because we made Timmy get emotional about his principles. Well, maybe you guys had actual convictions about the state of the world. You'd be doing something better than sitting around in your basement chairs, lurking on a thread about other people. Because you guys don't ever want to do anything for yourself. You guys have this grand vision for a fascist regime of a society, but the most you guys can do for it is go out and vote once every 4 years and call other people to action on your anonymous internet thread. You guys don't even care about the hateful politics that you support. It's just a source of stimulation for you. And that is why I called you truly pathetic. You are scum, spoiled Kiwi Farms. Not even the store would sell you for a discount price. You're so obsessed with me. You're so obsessed with me. All of your categories that you hate so much because you have hate in your heart for me. And yes, Jewish, pedophile, zoophile, in support of bisexual women and transgender men. Just because I'm not 100% gender conforming all the time means that you guys want to send me to a concentration camp. You guys don't know who you're messing with, by the way. I haven't even gotten through the first post of your thread, and I already debunked you over 13 times. And you think that your argument was going to hold scrutiny? Well, I guess that's why you were posting it on your anonymous little basement thread, you spoiled Kiwis, because you didn't expect anyone to analyze what you were just posting there. You thought that there was only going to be circle jerk among your fat, stinky basement selves. But let me tell you something. When you post something on the internet, even the people you don't like are gonna see it. That's called operational security. And I am quite the doxer myself, so don't get surprised if you get sent any letters in the mail from me, Dansburst Studios. I bet you're not gonna like it if you did, so there's that for you. Wow, what a bunch of losers on Kiwi Farms. What a bunch of losers. Finally, as a self-proclaimed proud NEET, which, in case anyone doesn't know, it stands for Not in Education, Employment, or Training. And I am in training right now, actually. I'm in training for the biggest political movement of the 21st century. We're going to get Donald Trump out of the White House by the so-called legitimate means that he got in there. So if you think that I'm not training for anything, you're wrong. You are wrong. So shamelessly wrong and unfounded. You deserve to be ridiculed for this. It is just laughable. It is just so laughable how you think that I'm not in training. I've been training my mind every day as a rhetorician for Antifa, and you are the ones who are not in training because you're all so cowardly rejecting the debate against me, your so-called lolcow. You want to chronicle every little morsel of data against me, and yet I'm presenting myself to you for a challenge, and for a challenge which you so cowardly reject. It shows how much interesting in archiving you are, which you're not at level 0. You are level 0 interested in archiving. You are just a poser and a fake and a fraud. You only care about archiving because it makes you look good in front of other people and gives you social status. Oh, look at me! I found all this data and information. Well, do you want a debate? No, you don't want a debate. No. Why don't you want a debate? Because you're a coward. Because you're a coward, and because you know that all of your archival data is only useful when you're presenting it to other people to make fun of me without the original person being there involved in the first place. You know that's true, and I know that's true. And you know that when you are in a voice call with me, when you and I, both of you know that truth to be true, you will see your own strategy used against you. And you know you don't want it to happen. That's why you're avoiding it so much. But anyway, back to the thread. Yes, I am not a NEET. I am not a NEET because I am in training. And you guys are the ones rejecting and neglecting the intellectual training of a little something called your mind. That's right, your brain, the organ that is supposed to take up most of the nutrients of your whole entire physical vessel, which you all so shamelessly neglect. Wow, you are so stupid. How can you even live with yourselves? No wonder you aren't able to understand a show like My Little Pony. Oh, that's right, you guys think it's only for little girls. Wow, you are so stupid. What a bunch of fucking losers. What a bunch of losers. Oh my god, you guys are really stupid. I live with my mom, and she's really annoying sometimes, but even if she's a little bit of a capitalist, she's still a good person. Unlike you guys who have parents that support and condone doxing and moral and immoral harassment. Imagine disappointment and shame. You live your whole lives off of social shame. No wonder you try to project it onto others. Oh, Dansburst. Dansburst Studios. I already know what you guys are going to say about this one. Oh, Timmy got emotional in his video. That means he's having a Spurg attack. Oh, he's being illogical. No, wrong. And let me tell you why that's wrong. Let me tell you why that's wrong. Because you guys think, oh, look, ad hominem calling me an autist again. Because of the way I'm presenting myself online is, because I have a pony Sona. And he's not the one that's in the show, by the way. Dansburst is canonically Sunburst's brother. And I am not stealing or repurposing anything, because I made the animation for that particular character of mine, my representation of me, after I go through the portal to the mirror world. I made it myself. I'd like to see you guys draw anything for yourselves, so don't even try to use this against me. Timmy will often use horse terminology and anatomical terms when referring to himself or speaking, such as saying every pony instead of everyone. Well, if I'm talking about my antifas, of course I'm going to say every pony. Like, you guys literally say every Kiwi right here. You look at the slide. Look at the slide. Greetings, every Kiwi. And I'm the one that's out of fashion socially, just because I'm using a term that's a little dated in the pop culture, but still holds significant personal value to me as an individual. I'm the one who's crazy here. Let me just give you all a moment to reflect on that. Just a little bit. Maybe it'll sink in. Alright, so I want you guys to actually pause this video and go and take a walk outside right now, because I know you guys don't get any sunlight at all. That's why you guys are so tunnel vision focusing on, oh my god, he said every pony. What? Just pause this video right now and go outside if you are still thinking that this term is something that is even applicable for someone to make fun of any pony about. New mail. You don't have a clue how much you despise that term. And yet you think that it's applicable to Sunburst. No, it isn't. You guys understand, right here, like, I'm being surrounded by two mares. I'm literally cuckolding Starlight. Even though she's my soulmate, I'm able to cuckold her a little, and she likes it! Because she knows that I'm her soulmate! She knows that I'm the only one who could bring a spirit of intellectual vigor into her life, so much so that I'm able to, let's say, horse around with a little friend of mine, and it's still a good deal for her. I'm giving her 80% of my focus, and it's still a good deal for her. You guys have no idea how much value I provide for that to be even something that applies to me. Oh, but I guess I'm a new male because I don't 100%, because I'm a gender non-conformist. I'm a new male now. You guys are so tunnel vision. Wow. Just wow. Based on an existing MOP character. No, he's his brother. As one would expect from a so-called autist, he's just repurposing blah 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 blah. Not true. I debunked this. Horse terminology. Yeah. So I'm speaking to my friends. We're saying every pony. We're saying Antifa because that's what we are. And I don't expect you to understand that either. Like, you guys dog whistle all the time. And you don't think it's and you don't carry on when you dog whistle because you don't have any consistent standards at all. Referring to women as mares. Ooh. If I'm speaking to someone who I'm planning to meet in a horse dimension, why should I not be calling them mares? Are you guys like challenged or something? Does this not follow from first principles? Oh, and apparently it's so creepy. Oh my god, ew, he's a pervert, he's a creep. Just because I refer to children as foals. This is something that literally follows from axioms. And you guys think, oh, that's abnormal. Oh my god, you guys don't know what you're talking about. I think I'm a horse. I'm not a horse in this dimension. In this dimension, I have 2 hands, opposable thumbs, and 10 digits on my hands and my feet. That makes me a human in this dimension. If I were to go into a different dimension, where my physiology would change accordingly to the norms, the universal constants, if I go into a different dimension, where the universal constants of that dimension have shifted accordingly, then my physiological features are going to be morphed accordingly to correspond with the universal constants of that dimension. The things that are constant to me as an individual, like my personality, my spirit, my soul, my memories, all of those are going to remain fixed as I transfer between dimensions. But the superficial attributes of me, the physical vessel that holds my mental and soul energy, is going to be changed and morphed accordingly. You guys have never gone to anywhere other than your own basement, so it figures that you guys wouldn't know anything about going to a different dimension. And yet you proclaim to know everything about everything, when you've never even left your own little sphere of your basement. You sad little Kiwis. You don't even know what you're missing out on. Timmy using the term stallionsplaining. Well, this is literally trivial because I'm talking about a different dimension where a stallion is explaining something in the same way a human male will mansplain in this dimension. And show the diction morphs autonomously, tautologically, analogously as to the physiology of my physical form when I shift between dimensions. You guys have never taken a class on this in your lives, so it figures that you wouldn't know anything about actual reasoning. What a bunch of losers. Oh, pedoburst. Yep. This is why you banned me, by the way, guys. This is why you thought that it was okay to ban me from your website, just because of this Nazi dog whistle. Nazi dog whistle that you're applying to me. I have never had a romantic relationship with a minor in my entire life, and yet I'm the pedophile? Really? Come on, guys. Who do you think you're kidding when you're calling me this nonsense?
Did you